Hello, collective. Happy Saturday, you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today or got some great plans today. This message is for feminine energy here. Okay, you could be very successful. You have your own thing. You're very independent. You don't depend on a man to come in and save you financially here, Spirit is saying. So whoever this is, you're not looking for a man to save you financially. You're looking for a man to save you emotionally. I feel like that you have built a lot of self confidence within yourself, but I feel like you are battling a lot of different emotions, partner with like a partner. Like it's almost like that part of you is not a worry because you feel like you're gonna find somebody, especially with what you got going on, and all of the things that you're doing in your career sector of your life. You could be running into guys who do the same thing you do or running into business, but you don't want that type of man. Whoever this independent woman is who is very successful, you're looking you're looking for a man who can stand on his own and not expect, you know, not expect to do things for you or to expect you to want him to do things for you. I feel like you've been running into guys just like you, very independent, very successful, and they looking for women that they can give and do that looks beautiful, that they can show off and all of that stuff. It's like you're not looking for that. It's like you're looking for someone who is more of attracted with how their feelings are towards you. And feelings does not mean buying me something because you felt like I needed it. Not like that. It's almost like, oh baby, come take this walk with me right quick. You're like, where? And it's a walk in somewhere by yourself, not too much going on. It's more of a open land field type of energy and just say, I brought you here so we both can think together. So we both can figure out how we're going to live our life together, things like that. It's like you looking for that. And I feel like you're going to find it. Okay. It could be some years now where you tried to deal with a businessman or man who is in the limelight, the scene, everybody very familiar with the masculine energy, but it's just didn't fit out with your energy. You want a man who you want a man who, don't do so much for you because you already can do it for yourself. You got everything that you need and want for yourself. Like I said, you're very independent. So it's like you're not looking for a very independent man or, like, oh, I got it. I can get it for you, baby. Oh, I got it. I can do it. I'm going to buy you a new car. See, you want somebody who is content with what they have, but also know how to love at the same time. So take that in consideration for the collective. I'm just a messenger. It's something about somebody's arm here. Maybe your left arm hurt, left hand hurt, something like that. You know what I'm saying? It could have been somebody, or you could have ran into somebody. Maybe you hurt your arm or you hurt your hand and you ran into a guy that didn't look like all the other guys that you dated. But that guy assist you with the help of something that was hurting you. And you feel like that's the energy you need. Like when you're feeling down, when you're feeling hurt, you got a masculine energy that'll lift you up, support you, and tell you, baby, get out here and do it. It's going to be okay. Blah, blah, blah. Not somebody saying, well, we need to make this money and blah, blah. You want somebody who's just like content with what they have, but still know the process of being connected in a committed relationship. Okay, this is for feminine energy. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing Nina or Nina. I don't know what that's about, Nina. Spirit, come through for this energy on the board for the collective. This river of release. It's like you want somebody that look gentle release. See, you want somebody you can release your emotions to, and them not, I'm saying, um, uh, I would say they it's almost like you run into a man, but when you cry about something, they be like, oh, you got everything you need and want, you got all this, and you up here crying. Like you don't want that type of energy. But I feel like you want people of a masculine energy or a connection where you guys can release your emotions and no one feel neglected or no one feel like they did it wrong or no one feel like, I can't say this type of energy. I can't speak like this to this person. You want somebody that, like, baby, what's wrong? Okay, let's talk about it. And you release your feelings like that. It's almost like you be releasing your feelings by yourself. You get by yourself and you cry about connections. You cry about situations like that with your love life and things. But you act strong here. Whoever this is, you walk strong, proudly in your energy. You know what you want, but you just been running into things that ain't like that. You don't want no man who's big head, a big headed man. You know what I'm saying? You want a man that just know he gotta work and he gotta do this and take care of his family and do this and do that. And y'all doing this and that together. It's just a life living together instead of trying to prove something. See, you've been around men that want to prove something, and you not that person either, because people wouldn't know what's going on with you unless they actually had a conversation with you. Just because you dress good and all that don't mean nothing. But when men talk to you, they like, damn, I have to come correct with this person because you're very independent, self-motivated, all these things. But you just want a companion. You want whoever this is, you're loner. You just want that masculine companion, somebody just strong in their masculine energy. Like, yeah, baby, we up now. Let's get up and do this and that. You got any plans today? We need to add something in. What's up? Planning together, doing things like that. Now, like, oh, they gonna hate us when they see us. Oh, they gonna, all that biggity talk, like type energy here. Okay, gentle release and staying strong. You see what I'm saying? You want somebody who is strong in their energy, like you are, collective. Okay. It says, let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious current. And that's what you've been doing. Like, you've been running into the strangest man. You like, dang, this man just want to be seen. Or you run into somebody or see somebody, oh, this my lady right here. Look at, ain't she fine? All that. You like, well, if they see me, they know I'm fine and good. They be like, hey, how you doing? You just want mutual type of conversation instead of over the top type of energy here for somebody. You was like, that's just too much for me because I don't do that. And of course, y'all not going to do the same, but you just want a man in their manly energy. Somebody who know they look good. Somebody know they're hard work. Somebody know they got whatever. Somebody know they can do and get whatever they want to get. They don't have to prove it to nobody. You see what I'm saying? This is for feminine energy here. You just want somebody who just like, we in this thing, we doing this shit. We ain't worried about nobody else. We ain't worried about trying to prove nothing to nobody else. We ain't worried about trying to make somebody feel jealous or whatever. We just living our motherfucking life. And if they get jealous off of that, then oh well. You not that type of the queen of cups with the moon card. See, you've been betrayed by that type of energy before. You had somebody always bragging about what they had and how they had it and what they got and how they got it. And you had people around y'all who wanted it too. See, that's what betrayed you. It could have been a cousin. It could have been a sister. It could have been a friend. Somebody betrayed you with your person that you thought was with you, but you seen the actions of the situation. You seen the situation play out. And you was like, damn, him showing off, him doing this, him acting like this, him want to show everybody what we got and all that. Then, you know what I'm saying, you had somebody come in. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do it. Yes, they did. Because why would they be saying it in front of other females and things like that? With other females, like your family members or friends or whatever, was looking for that person, was looking for a man, to take care of them. And that's the type of energy that man had on him, was to take care of somebody. But you couldn't do that with you. Okay. See, that's the reason why you got, you felt betrayed. You know what I'm saying? You felt betrayed by your cousin or your family member or your friend or something that slept with your person. And then you say, I only want no person got to show everything and all that. It's like you made up your mind. You want somebody who is content with what they have. You know what I'm saying? And that's what kept you lonely for a while. Take that how it resonates. I'm just a messenger, baby. Somebody. The magician is out here. You make magic every step of the way in your life here. With and the whole only thing about it is you that cup on the table in the middle, like very seen. It's like that chalice is very seen. It's like, I want love. I got power, my plans, my money, how I'm working, how I'm gaining, how I'm doing all these things in my life is perfect, except my love life. You know what I'm saying? But you feel like whenever the spirit is ready for you, the spirit will be ready for you. You see what I'm saying? Spirit, what else is next? See what I'm saying? Release, gentle release. You know what I'm saying? It's like release the fact that you don't, you like, I may not find them. It might be just with me. But if I do find them, I got ways of knowing that this is a mystery in my life with my love life. Because it is. Your love life is a mystery. That's what Spirit is saying. The Six of Cups is out here. See, you can remember y'all giving each other love and all that. But hey, somebody was in the background watching. Act like they wasn't watching and was watching, and they hurt you, your family member or whoever that person was. You see what I'm saying? Look at that Six of Cups. You always know somebody giving love right here, right? If you look in the back, you'll see somebody back turn. And that's somebody who act like they wasn't seeing it or act like they wasn't knowing what y'all had or whatever, but they was very aware of what was going on. And they broke your little heart by dealing with your person. That's that memory. That's that love right there. And it's like you don't want that anymore. You know what I'm saying? That part broke your heart, right? Yeah, it did. Spirit come through. The Queen of Cubs is out here. I mean, the King of Cubs is out here. I feel like that you are very wise in how you give love. It's like some people look at you and think that you'll want a man that doing this and doing that and buying you roses, sending you this at the job, and you feel like that's just over exaggerate. Like you feel like that's over the top for your energy, not for somebody else to be happy with that. But it's like that's too much for my energy. I can do that for myself. The Page of Cubs is out here. You see what I'm saying? It's like taking a slow process right now with finding real love, but knowing what boundaries you setting for that love, what you gonna accept and what you ain't gonna accept. The Hermit, because you got a lot of time by yourself to figure this out, right? You know what I'm saying? The King of Pentacles out here. You're a strong will and power in your finances here. Like I said, somebody very independent, very well known. But that Devil card is out here, baby. You know what I'm saying? So you aware of this type of energy, you know what I'm saying? Because you are stable in yours. You are very aware. You experienced this already. When you explored that relationship, you explored that situation with that person of how things can happen when somebody show their money or tell everybody what they got and all of that. You have people around you that would say try to make you feel some type of way. And you did, you know what I'm saying? You started questioning a lot of energies around you that made them devil moves. That temptation led your person, your family member or your friend or whoever that was close to you that betrayed you, it led them to them. It's like that's what they attract. The Death card is here, but you gotta end it with that. And this new beginning right here is a mystery in love, because what you want is taking a while to marinate. That's what the Spirit is saying. The Seven of Swords is here. You see what I'm saying? You in that sneaky ass person. Like I told you, whoever that person was, they was acting like they weren't paying attention to what your person was saying and what they didn't have, like they weren't bothered about what they. But the whole time they was thinking of a plan to get with them, just like they did. Boo boo. I'm not lying. The Knight of Pentacles here. That part made you really sit down and think about how you want to move further with what you receiving financially in your life. You know what I'm saying? Or a person who's coming slowly to you and what they're receiving, how they carry their financial problems, or how they carry what they have or what they made in their life. And you ain't gonna go through that. I feel like you got victory over a lot of things right now. And I feel like you're gonna find your way to your person. The Six of Pentacles is out here. You're a very sweet person. You do a lot of good things for your community, could be. The Queen of Pentacles came out here right behind it. See what I'm saying? That Queen of Pentacles, she received a lot of fruits from her labor. And she figure out what's the best way to keep giving, what's the best way to do it, because she's wise in how she's receiving it. So sometimes this Queen of Pentacles is stuck with what she have and don't know what to do with it. But with this Six of Wands here, it's like you celebrate over certain plans you have. So, and it's like people who recognize it. So I feel like you give stuff to people, like you will give people things and things like that. If you feel like somebody needs something, you're going to do it because you have it to do it. The Nine of Pentacles here. You're comfortable in your finances. I'm telling you here, whoever this energy is, this is a feminine energy who is independent, on your own, self-sufficient. You don't need no man. You know what I'm saying? You holding tight to your finances because you know exactly what that does when you show somebody what you got, when you tell them what you got, when you, oh, I got. If they just don't see it and feel that way, it's just that, you know what I'm saying? The Five of Cups is here. Like I said, you lost in love here. And love ain't the plan that's that's rapidly pushing out for you because you felt betrayed in that love. I'm telling you, whoever this is, that moon card here, you got the eight of wands in reverse with that five of cups. It's almost like you couldn't even feel, you feel like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I had plans for us and I got to be sad like this. I'm disappointed. But see, the spirit said, you got a love that you just don't know about, baby. I wonder, I feel like when you get out of this feeling of, oh, I don't, it's like your emotions with a connection, though. That's the most important thing right here. It's almost like you just want somebody who understands emotional stress and love or heartbreaks or something like that, because you've been talking to yourself a lot. You've been dealing with yourself a lot. You ain't really been talking, but you just wish you had that masculine that understood you. Just like you'll understand him if he was going through something, he can just talk to you and let his emotions out. You want somebody that you can let your emotions out with, and then y'all can still work through some things, right? Title card here for the collective with the Knight of Wands. It's like you ready for this. You is so motherfucking ready because you sick of being in this pain, feeling what happened to you. I told you, your person is like you exploring new things right now and new ventures right now to be settled in your life right now. Be happy and content with how you moved in this life to find love. You know what I'm saying? It's like you going along with your plans and making your money and with no problem, but it's your emotions, it's your feelings, it's your actions towards your feelings you need to release. And you don't want a therapist. You want somebody that you feel comfortable with, you love, you trust, things like that. You in your mind a lot about this. You know what I'm saying? But the exploring is going to make you strong. This mystery of love is going to make you stronger, okay? You got to know that. The Sun card is here. Everything is still growing in your life, and it will, even though you feel the way you feel. But the spirit said, just give it some time. You will find that person that you need to release to. You can't release to your family members because you scared that they going to tell everybody just like they backstab you and betrayed you in the situation with your last love. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got betrayed and they love here, the last love that you had, like your ex and your whoever it was, your friend or your family member or whoever it is, they could be still seeing this person. You know what I'm saying? So, and that person could be loving. That person could be loving that because they want somebody who is needy. They want somebody who will accept what they got to give them and do for them. But see, you don't need, you be like, look, don't buy me no flowers. Don't do, let's just work on us. Let's just love us, figure out us and do for us. If we go out together. We put half and half. It's like whoever you are half and half with love and emotions, not knowing, oh, that they more emotional than me. I'm always listening to them. They ain't never listened to me. All of that. You ain't for all that. You just like, I know I'm going to listen to him. You know I'm going to listen. It's like you want somebody who is wise in connecting and being in committed relationship. Not somebody who ain't understanding what it's all about, right? Because y'all don't have to talk about what y'all got. Y'all don't have to make it known, right? It's just to be seen, right? And that's what you want. It's hard to find a man like that, baby, because men always think when they get with women, they can buy them some flour, buy them this, buy them that, buy, and that's going to work it out. My son's father, when we got together, baby, I'm going to tell you, I had people around me like friends, well, maybe a couple of friends, not so many. I never had so many friends, like group of friends, never had more than 3 friends at one time. Me never, ever, ever did that, okay? So I had a friend, and he used to come by. I'm like, man, why y'all always come dropping stuff in my mailbox, y'all? I told him no. I said, I don't need your money. I'm working. I'm paying my bills. I'm doing good. I don't need nothing. I'm good. Oh, I got you. This and that. He came over my apartment, y'all. I was in an apartment at that time. He came over to my apartment, y'all, no lie, and stole my motherfucking bill. He stole my light bill, my Ameren. I was with Ameren in Missouri, so with Ameren. He stole my bill. I'm up here looking forward to paying and all that, right? So I get off of work, y'all. When I open the door, I'm looking like, what is this? And it's my bill. He paid. I said, I told you don't pay my bill. I said, how did you get my bill? I said, you a thief, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing that. He's like, no, I just wanted to do it. I said, but you didn't have to because I can do it for myself. It was certain things that I was like, I can do it for myself. And I used to wake up in the morning because he worked in the AM. So I wake up in the morning, y'all, before I take my kids out to school, it's some paper there. I'm like, what is this? It's him giving me gifts, money. I like, look, stop that, because that does not get me. So I can do that for myself. That's why I say I understand what you're saying. But with me personally, I didn't give a damn about feeling or spreading emotions to them. I used to cry to myself, just like you doing right now. And I mean, I was content with that. I was like, nah, I cry if I feel like I need a little, whatever. And at that time, I had a guy that, what I'm saying, I probably used to see here and there, what I'm saying, when I wasn't committed. So I was like, I know this ain't gonna be none committed. This is just fun. This is just to get out. It's excitement. What I'm saying? Getting to know somebody. I already know somebody, and feel comfortable with them already. So I head out and have fun and date with like that type of energy that I already knew we was cool. I knew we was gonna have a good time, things like that, until I got in a serious relationship. So, like I said, sometimes it's good to just take yourself out, hang out with some people that you really trust. And I feel like you don't trust nobody for real because of what happened to you with your past, with your ex lover, you know what I'm saying, with your family or your friend or something. You like, I just don't want nobody all up in my damn business, basically, okay? Let's see what's going on with this energy here. See if we can get a sign for the collective. I always say what resonates for you and leave the rest. And like I always say, baby, don't watch me and feel some type of way. Go watch something that's going to bring you light in your day. Because if you take that negative energy and give it to somebody, you'll give it to the wrong person. And that person you might need in the long run. Grand trend, trying blessings here. I just feel like this is abundantly blessings. I feel like you got a lot of blessings in your life. You're very independent. You're very this. A lot of good things are flowing in your life, except that love, though, right? Virgo, I analyze. You see what I'm saying? You could be a Virgo energy here. Okay, take that how it resonates for the collective. Okay, it got sacrifice here. I feel like that you've been presenting a lot here. You've been showing a lot here. And I feel like that you putting a lot of effort into your job and your work. It's like that's the sacrifice for love. It's like, but sometimes you sit there and you think about the love and you be like, dang, you know what I'm saying? But the sacrifice that you made to push that love back in your life has grown you, your finances, your career life. Things like that have grown since you've been out of that. And I feel like that's the sacrifice. It's like, because you could have been talking to somebody. You could have just been out here just talking to somebody, not really trying to commit or whatever. But you ready for commitment. So you're not doing that. And that's that sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? You would have been just dealing with somebody, but you know your worth. So you know your worth more than just dealing with somebody, but dealing with someone that's going to eventually get you that committed connection that you with. The 10th house, the world card is here. Okay, got a lot of earth energy here. Okay, collective. We're gonna read that. I'm still studying these cards. These oracle, it's got a lot of information in it, you guys. I mean, a lot of information in it. So I have been studying this book. I don't normally study them books like that. I read about the author and things like that. I love reading about the author, but other than that, it says life's calling, what you have to do, career, the mother, the father, glory, reputation, and fame. You see what I'm saying? It's like this is your life, and you seeing it with your whatever you sacrifice right here is giving you the world. Like I told you, you had a sacrifice here. You know what I'm saying? You sacrificed something, and that was just being in a relationship, because you could just jump and get into it, but this time you like, nah. And you sacrificing that part got you where you at now in your career. That's what the spirit is saying. We're going to go on the other side here. Power, your position of power, how you are thrust into it. You see what I'm saying? You into your career toughly. That's why you ain't wanting for nothing. You ain't needing nothing. And you don't want nobody coming in your life thinking that them spending money on you is going to get you, because you can do whatever they going to do. You can do it for yourself, boo-boo. Influential people, that's what you want. Meeting persons in power. You see what I'm saying? It's like you met that other person that had the same power, but you like, no. World travels. the public. You see what I'm saying? The masculine principle. You see what I'm saying? It's like you looking for something within masculine energies that you know, you keep running to the masculine energy, you want to buy you this, like I said, do this. Like, I need a conversation. I need to feel your energy. I need the emotional connection. I need that, not money connection, right? Okay. The husband, the most important man in your life. You see what I'm saying? The subject of the reading. You see what I'm saying? It's like you want that man that could be that father, that husband, that most important man in your life emotionally here. You see what I'm saying? If male, your reputation, how you are viewed, fame, sucking up to others. You see what I'm saying? Hard work or not working hard enough, planning, diligence, step-by-step success, overnight success, being efficient, bank, privilege, the elite, going where the money is, achieving success, people paying attention, the voice of wisdom, ownership, destiny, and your place in the world at large. You see what I'm saying? See, that's the type of energy that you had. Somebody who was wanting to be seen for what they got, had from what they got. And that's what it said, the male energy. So you had that male energy that was doing all these things, but you just wanted to be in public with your person, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that your masculine can talk to you about anything emotionally here, you know what I'm saying? Travel with your person, you know, do things like that with your person. Have him like being that father, that husband, that most important man in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's what you wanted. But that man's reputation was of money and gaining and showing off. You don't want that in your life, baby. Whoever this is, you don't. Okay? Let's get you another card out here. I hope this message finds whoever it needs to find right on time. Your life purpose, abundance, and I transform. So I feel like that, you know, it's a water sign on the board here. So now this could be a water sign and a Virgo energy who is actually going through this as a feminine energy, looking for a man who knows, who is not afraid to show their emotions here. Okay. Somebody who know their life purpose. And if they cry, hey, they just cry. They ain't ashamed of it. They ain't trying to hide it. They love is abundantly given. Their emotions. If somebody love you, they'll cry in front of you, man or female, if they really love you and they care about you. See, you didn't have that at first. You want that. You got a man who will get by himself and fix himself and then come back around you and do the same thing. Here, baby, I got this. Here, baby, I got that. You don't want that. You want somebody who, baby, I'm breaking down right now, man. Damn, babe, what's wrong? You know, I know a man ain't supposed to cry, but how we gonna get over this? I'm a man, I'm being real me, and I'm just that type of energy right there that lets you know that no matter what y'all going through, that man gonna pour his heart into try to build it back up together. Okay, always take what resonates for you and leave the rest. I'm just the messenger delivering to the collective today. I hope this message finds whoever it needs to find right on time, baby. Have a good day.